Hey everybody, and welcome to Jack 2. I've been looking forward to this because as much as I liked the first game, I like the second and third a lot more. So, go on, wake game. There we go. There it is. So this is, I mentioned before, but this game was a fairly harsh, sudden shift in tone from the previous game, as not just in terms of writing and visually, but in terms of the gameplay. So whereas the previous one was a collectathon platformer, this is a third-person open world kind of shooter dealy. It's odd. All right, let's set ourselves up a new thing. So
for every age, there is a time
it picks up
of trial.
Basically,
The
right
rocks
after the
faced
first
such a
game.
fire before they were the strength beneath our feet.
And thankfully, we get to find out what was behind the big door.
Vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time.
Visually, it's a hell of a jump too.
Today's
Everyone's
the
a
big
lot less
day,
muzzy.
Jack. I
Muddy.
hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Dexter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great
I'm
good,
sure
if
he's
you figure
aware.
out how to use them.
He got
I've
turned
had
into
some
a
experience
weasel.
with such things. I know you can make it work.
Yeah, just
Looks like
hit
Jack
the
still
big
got
red
the
button.
mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
So that big glowy was the thing that we found behind the door.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
And guess what? It's the fucking Tyranids.
So this is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jack!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Anybody press all the buttons?
What was
That's a
that?
hell of a...
Hang on, everyone!
That's a hell of a difference that we've gone from, cutesy Saturday morning cartoon business to, hey, here's an eldritch abomination. And now you've been flung into a portal.
Find yourself, Jack!
Incoming!
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't
don't-
worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
I don't think it's ever explained how they knew I was going to be there.
Dark eco injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I've pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures! Move forward with a final plan, and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
So,
Ding ding, third floor.
how's this for a change?
Food torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa, what'd they do to you?
Ugh.
Jack, it's me,
He
Dexter.
does not look well.
That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis!
Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair so I can... Or, you can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Dexter, remember?
Dexter?
What the heck was that? Sheesh! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
So yeah, our boy Jack has a voice now. And he's an angry bugger. Oh god, again with the bloody inverted controls, I hate it. That one. Camera options. There we go. Alright.
Do you remember how to jump?
Don't worry, I remember. It hasn't been that long. Oh god. That way.
Please tell me you remember how to roll.
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
Well, that didn't take long. We have been immediately
Ooh,
rumbled.
that's a high ledge. Try jumping once, then jump again while in the air to reach that one.
So before we move on, we want to go... It should be around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. So Precursor Orbs are now rare secrets.
These Precursor Orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks. We'll be able to buy stuff with them.
It says buy stuff, but if we go over to, here we go, the secrets menu, it's mostly just daft cheats. The third game does have some more exciting things in it. So we can toggle the beard, left-right flip, and then we'll find out what these are. Hero mode is just New Game Plus. There's stuff like infinite ammo, hidden like way deep in there. I'm not really going to bother too much with getting...
There are lots of Crimson Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that crate!
I'm not going to worry too much about getting the orbs.
You are in a restricted
Because
sector. This sector is on high
It's not
alert.
super useful. They're a lot more useful in the third game. That's far away.
Dodge,
No.
Jack! Do your, stuff.
Hang on, I need to...
If you duck before you jump, you'll go higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jack.
Hit this guy with a stun prod. Just give him a thwack, and down he goes.
We're beginning our sweep.
Hey, buddy. Okay, I was worried he was just going to immediately, like, sap me off the ledge.
Yeah, the crate had a health pack inside. Pick it up. You'll want to keep healthy, Jack, or who'll do the fighting?
We're moving in.
I remember where
Surrender yourself. You are under arrest.
most of the Precursor Orbs are at.
You can get a longer jump by rolling into it.
Waha.
We have movement on level 1. Move in.
Oh boy.
Take 'em out.
Get used to seeing these floorboards.
Prisoner sighted. We got him.
There's a lot of these.
Prisoner on level 2.
If you
There's a bunch of areas that have those floorboards.
Breaking stuff's fun, right?
Oh yeah, it's great fun. But yeah, those floorboards, guards will shoot through them.
Got a big bet on the next city races. Arrow's my boy. He always wins.
Going to the bear pits tomorrow. Wanna come with?
There is no escape.
Oh, but I'm afraid there is. Dang it. Or health kits. There we go. It's an automatic door that doesn't even have a lock on
We're
it.
free, Jack! Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh? We'll
Yep.
get that Baron Praxis guy, all right.
So welcome to Haven City. In particular, the slums.
Hello, strangers. My name is Core. May I help you?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole...
Just
conversation
menacing
thing.
the random old dude.
Angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty.
That'll
Baron
be a
Praxis,
theme.
The ruler of
Jack
the
is
glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest
threatening
in the
guy.
Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about
Side note, that's a
being in
hell of a
wrong
that's a
place
hell of a
at the wrong
beard.
Time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
All right. Now here is the bit that was in all of the advertising. This is the Dark Jack mode. When that meter next to our health bar gets filled up, you notice those little dark eco blobs I was picking up during the prison section. When that gets filled, we can go ballistic shit for a while. We basically just turn into a walking blender.
That was cool. Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I
Ooh.
can't control it.
Dutch angles.
Impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave.
And
This
very
child
stupid.
is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy
Don't
to
mind all of
safety.
these corpses. Just
What
move
about
along.
us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Thank you. So, should be. Here we
The
go.
city map is displayed in the lower right.
Seal off the area.
Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations. Welcome to the city transportation system.
We now have
You
vehicles.
can hover in one of two zones, low and
Camera,
high.
come on.
This area is blocked.
Try switching hover zones. Switching hover zones may help avoid traffic or ground obstacles.
Ah, out of the way. From Ghibli to Blade Runner, yeah, more or less, and it's going to go to over to Mad Max in the third year.
Patrolling Sector 9.
So there's various police. There's the Crimson Guard, you can see by the little red circles. They have infantry units and vehicles. If you bonk them, it will trigger an alert. And these guys will try to gun you down. It's often not worth it. Crimson Guard are pretty hardcore.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you
Change
Torn?
hover zones to avoid
Maybe this
obstacles
guy's
as
a
Croc.
new-
I mean, if you're really good at it,
New faces
can
make me
do.
nervous.
Also, go to
Word
turn my
is you're
phone
out to
off.
join the fight for the city. You know, big in their
Word
own
is,
side
I've
could be
been here like
unhealthy.
minutes.
We want to see the shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've
God.
got the fur for a really tough task.
Torn
Steal
is
the Baron's
so
banner from the
early
top of the
2000s
ruined
edgy.
tower and bring it back to me. Then maybe we'll talk.
That must be so hard on your throat doing that voice. But yeah, the changing hover zones thing is mostly like useless, because what will usually happen is you will just like zip down like into somebody. Also, you can, if you get close enough. There we go. Just steal a vehicle. The cops don't care if you steal a vehicle right in front of them.
This is a no hover zone.
Zoom. Full on GTA, motherfucker. Like, not even. In GTA, when you hijack a vehicle, you, like, pull him out. Whereas this, you just grab onto his boot and kick the dude off of his bike or whatever. Like, you don't even give him the same kind of consideration that you get in, that you give him in GTA. I'm hoping to at least get to a certain mission by the end of today's session, because there's like one particular game mechanic that I really want to show. Plus there's like a character in that mission that I really like. Biff. The game is being a lot more generous with health packs than I ever remember it being. Oh. Nailed it. Oh, bloody hell, this place is made of paper. How much decay has got to set in for a, what is that, like a cubic meter of stonework to just disintegrate like that? And banner. I never noticed that before. Daxter was doing his power cell dance from the first game. Oof. High tensile wire right to the nuts.
Yeah, I guess you guys are in.
You want two guys who can bring down an entire tower just by taking a flag off the top? Hell yeah. talking natural disaster, you're hired.
I think we need to go back to the city, Jack.
What do you think I'm doing, Dexter?
Seal off the area.
So unfortunately, this game does have like an open world, like you can explore the city, but there's really no reason to. There's not really anything to like find or do, you know. Yakuza this ain't. You can't go to the back. What are you doing? You can't go to the batting cages or, you know, anything like that. Similar to society hiring practices. Oh, definitely for the field ops. Just like, hey, how much shit can you blow up in one sitting? Lord knows those guys need it. Alright. Welcome to our highly subtle secret bunker. The one that has the Baron's symbol being smashed with a hammer.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard.
Playing a game
That's
I
why I
requested.
quit.
I mean,
You were a Crimson Guard? Well, that explains your charming sense of humor.
got him.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water
But
back on.
you
is
did
located outside
request the
city
game
at the pumping
after
station.
I said
Outside
I
the
was going to
city.
do.
What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in
Fuck
the
did you
north
just say to
wall.
me, Dexter?
It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Disgust. Alright. To the pumping station. Just want to keep the desired schedule running. Fair enough.
Moving to next sector.
Hey. Hey. Watch it.
We're even friends. I've got suspicious activity in this.
Move. When it comes to the requests, like the things that people request aren't like, hey, out of the way. They aren't guaranteed to be like that. Whoops.
City needs a strong leader.
That won't be like guaranteed to be the next thing I do. You know, I have
Nothing so far.
several games requested that have sort of gotten shuffled into the list. Okay. Zoom.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Yeah, I bet you do. Inscription. Well, I mean, Inscription didn't end up a miss. It's just RO3 ended up being a miss. You know, the third act of that game was just like,
Those are metalheads!
hey, big boy, Papa. So that yellow thing it just dropped is a skull gem. We will need those. But yeah, Inscription was a lot of fun. It's just that Act 3, like, I just really didn't like RO3 so much that I was just like, ugh. And it kind of deflated my interest in the game. I really loved Act 1 and 2, but absolutely buying you a couple of Battleship Brigade. I mean, that's on the list. Don't put yourself out on my account. Like, I'm gonna play it anyway, I'm just... There's, other stuff that needs buying first. Right, we are nearly filled on Dark Eco. Actually, now that I've... There we go, so we can now... We've got 5 Precursor Orbs, we can now toggle Jack's beard. It doesn't look right. I'm putting it back on. There we go. Give all them purple bits. Oh, pick it up. There we go. And hoppa. Like I said, there's a certain mission that I really want to get to before the end of this session, because it's pretty clear that the combat was like it's pretty clear that like the combat was built around a weapon that we will get later. Ready to go nuts. You do kind of have to use the Dark Form sparingly, because it doesn't... the meter doesn't refill if you die and go back to a checkpoint. And so sometimes this game's checkpoints can be pretty brutal.
Ah, the valve.
Oh.
Allow me.
Oh, goodbye. Launch!
Don't say it.
Oh, hey.
Don't
Precursor
even
Orbs.
chuckle. Next time, you turn the valve.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but it would be pretty funny if there was a section later on where Jack does turn the valve and Daxter still gets abused. Work from some hole, just figure we can get some disposable income flowing. That's a good way to dispose a bit. Better than buying the Untitled game for myself and have plenty I haven't finished. I have so many that I haven't finished. I'm streaming games and I'm gaining them at a faster rate than I can finish them. Bounced off the wall. Ah, here we go. So, I'm gonna walk my way down here. Officers, don't you mind me.
This area is off limits.
Tell you what though, speaking of disposable income, I had some myself this month, so I bought a weighted blanket because that came recommended to me from some other people in various VTuber discords. So hey, remember this guy? But yeah, I have a weighted blanket. It's great. I have it wrapped over my shoulders right now.
I sense there is a dark rage burning within you, and in time, it will destroy you with its madness. Only the last power of the Precursors can save you. Destroy my enemies, those creatures you call the Metalheads. Bring me 25 of their skull gems, and I will teach you how to control these powers.
Something next time gadget. So how do I... Well, I guess we're going out rampaging. Can't turn... Okay, you can't turn it off. Oh, damn it. Oh, that still cost me the meter? That sucks. But yeah, as the Oracle said there, we bring that thing skull gems and we will get new dark powers. Some of them are real dumb levels of powerful. Turns out the villain of the last game just needed some ancient anger management courses. I mean, it would have been pretty cool if we had seen Gol just like go completely ballistic with dark power, but instead it just kind of sounded like he was, you know, having a hard time breathing.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
All metalheads must die!
Thank you, propaganda station. Ah! This has finally turned on. So, this is...
Jack, this is Torn. The Underground needs good drivers for our vehicle missions. Prove your skills in the ring challenge, and maybe we'll let you in on the action.
For suspects.
So these are side missions.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Okay. It's basically the same as the oh crap. Well, it was going to happen sooner or later. Just completely wiped out a cop.
Suspect fleeing to Sector 5.
Oh shit, that's a turret. Excuse me, coming through. Crap.
I think we can use you. Here's a little reward for your effort.
Crap. Run for it. So if you stay out of a guard's view long enough, they will eventually drop the alert. But what usually just happens is they'll just spawn more right next to you. There we go. Just gonna borrow this, don't mind me.
Subject not in sight.
Thankfully, much like the GTA games of the time, if we get to a mission building, we can just, there you go, immediately lose the cops.
The slum's water is back on. I'd love to see their heads roll when the Baron finds out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's losing lots of sleep over this armpit of the city. We've done what you've asked. Now when do we see the shadow
When
Anakin
I say
Skywalker
so,
Jack ain't. No.
if I say
No,
so.
he sure ain't.
But before I even think about it, I
don't
want
think
you to
Anakin
take care
Skywalker
of an
ever got a
ammo
gun.
dump we've ID'd in the fortress. Lots of Crimson Guards, constant patrols. We know it's vulnerable, and the underground needs you to blow up all the ammo you find inside. Get all
You,
of it,
who have just
and we'll
escaped
deal a
from
body
prison,
blow to the
did
Baron.
2
You're sending us in,
odd
tough guy.
errands,
So what's with this
immediately
real deal of body blow stuff?
been
That's fine.
sent for a critical
I want
mission.
the Baron to know that it's me who's hurting him.
I love stuff like that in video games. It's just like, you just joined our movement a day or two ago, and we're already trusting you with key information and critical operations. We've only just escaped from the fortress. We're going straight back in.
This is Unit Alpha.
Also,
We're en route.
I just left the door open, so check out the fucking killdozer here. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. No trouble with that at all. Have we killed Praxis yet? We've just gotten out of the fortress. Also, hi.
Unauthorized use of fortress door. Activating security tank.
So now we're being chased by a frigging tank. It is halfway decent at leading its shots. Also, barricade. Fuck it. Oh, goodbye. Gonna kill Praxis.
Unauthorized use of fortress door. Activating security tank.
I need to be quicker on the rolling. Hey. Okay, I don't remember this bit being that hard. Batman from Arkham Knight. I never played Arkham Knight.
Unauthorized use of fortress door. Activating security tank.
I almost did, and then kind of didn't. Like, I bought the Arkham Trilogy set, which had Arkham Asylum, City, and Arkham Knight all together in it. Though for some reason, Arkham Knight, instead of being on like a disc, was instead of being on a disc, Arkham Knight was a digital code that had already been used when I bought the box, like when I bought the unit. Because that's what I get for buying second hand. Don't fall down. Go through Arkham Knight right now. Is it any good? Because I remember when it came out, there was a lot of talk about.
They won't tell us if they did.
There was a lot of talk about it not being very good.
You're busted.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't catch that. You like Knight? Okay.
Reinforcements. Bust some heads. We lost main squad. Need more men.
Biff.
I need cover fire.
Just devastating my way through all of these random goons. Like the car tank gameplay. Okay.
You are under arrest. We're taking heavy fire. Get moving.
Dang it. I punched into the side of the spikes. Okay. Interesting reaction I'm getting here, because I remember when the game first came out, there was a whole lot of, like, the general reaction was something akin to, wow, why did you think this was ever acceptable? Here we go. One
Cool, that's a
ammo
security
dump.
pass. We need those to get through city checkpoints. Shh.
These barrels are the latest shipment of eco. The Baron says take them and get out.
Metalheads in the city? Why are the guards giving them eco?
Oh crap. So what's the best way to get rid of a whole lot of ammunition?
That must be the ammo when Mistletoe told us to blow up.
Over here, buddy. Come on. Cooey! Come on. There we go.
Warning, missile cooling systems damaged. Alert, backup cooling system. Emergency override the machine. Missile systems at
Oh,
critical
God.
override.
Fireball.
Failsafe not responding.
Oh, right, yes. I forgot that the HD trilogy of this game has a weird, like, particle bug where all of the explosions just, like, hover for 10 to 15 seconds. There we go.
Danger. Warhead detonation imminent. Evacuate immediately.
Cool guys don't look at explosions! Yeah, it's a bug with the HD edition.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
The little... the little weird guitar sting when he mentions the country. It's wishes for the writing choices in Night, but I'd say the most definitive version of Batman and Gotham. Okay. I mean, I personally wouldn't go into a Batman game expecting great writing. I do remember the story writing in City being quite good, but you wouldn't go in like expecting it. Oh god, yeah, that's Silent Hill 2 HD. I did actually find out that there was like a reason for
The
that.
demolition duo has returned. One barbecued ammo dump, served up hot.
We saw something odd while
Delicious.
torching that ammo. The Baron's guards were giving barrels filled with eco to a group of metalheads.
Really? The Shadow will be very interested to hear that.
You know, so far, your
Blank it back up.
gigs have
There
been
we go.
easier than stealing grass from a sleeping yakko.
You and the rodent want to start proving yourselves?
Arkham Knight
One of
characters
our
maintain the branding.
suppliers needs his payment delivered. A bag of eco ore. Take the Zoomer parked out back and drive it
the
to the
mission
Hip
after this
Hog
one is the
Heaven
one that I
Saloon
wanted to
in
get to.
Southtown. Ask for Crew. He'll be there. And don't let the Baron's patrols stop you. By the way, when you get there, pump Crew for information. He's wired into the city and may know what the Baron is up to.
You
As
can
a-
count on us.
As a kid,
You're
I
still
took
here.
that to mean that, like, he was literally plugged into the mains. Like, I was expecting some Mechanicus-looking motherfucker where he's, like, strapped up to the wall with cables. Question one, right, Okay. But yeah, the whole reason for Silent Hill 2 HD being as bad as it was because oh god, was because the Konami hadn't kept the source code. Like they had kept the source code, but not in its like completed gold master form. It was literally just a big ream of paper with the source code written out on it. Don't worry, I'm out of here. But yeah, they had the source code written out on a sheet, on a whole ream of paper. Oh, cripes! I just nosed right into that dude. And yeah, they had the printed out source code, so they had to rebuild the game functionally from scratch. And I've touched base, you can't... yeah, no.
Let me handle this, Jack. Watch my finesse and style.
Don't forget to ask.
Everything's cool. Nobody panic. Hey, big guy.
And hi, bigger guy.
Your crew? Well, we shook the heat, and your shipment's in primo condition.
That's good, eh? Because a cargo of rare eco ore is worth more than 10 of your lives.
God, crew's so ugly.
And of course, I'll be forced to collect slowly. The underground will take
oh yeah,
anyone
crew is
these
filling the
days.
house.
And what we have here, the Shadow's mascot of the month. Ooh, soft, zig.
Oh yeah, he's very Harkonnen.
Listen, tons of fun. Anyone can see that you and I have the real juice in this burg. We're both players, right? We're both looking for a piece of the action, right? I think we can do business, right?
We did you a favor. Now it's your turn. Why is the Baron giving eco to metalheads?
Questions like that could get a person killed, eh?
Canonically he procreated. Yup. His daughter. His daughter shows up in Jack X.
Try the gun course outside. Show me some skill with that hardware, and I'll hire you for a job or two, eh?
So yeah, so somebody had sex with that. There's an image you're never getting out of your mind. Was it Digital Foundry that said it's ideally needs to be experienced on a CRT TV? Not heard that one before. So we now have a gun. We start with the scattergun, which is just a concussive wave shotgun. Once we get to the
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
once we get to the course, we can show it off. Wonder if his PP suffered the same fate. Yeah, just like dangling vestigially in the wings. They did a great breakdown. Oh, I see. I am into that sort of thing. I'll look it up. Yeah, because...
Hold on there. We need to teach you how to use this baby. The scattergun is a good short-range weapon with a wide field of fire. To fire
Look at that
the weapon,
stance.
press the trigger. Good. Some kick, huh? It's not the fastest firing weapon in the world. You can put your weapon away and pull it out at any time. Try putting the weapon away. Easy, huh? Now take the weapon back out. Good. You can find red ammo inside Crimson Guard crates. Shoot the crates. Right, now you're ready. You want to try the scattergun course?
Certainly. Alright, I'll look them up. They sound fun. Oh, you ask how it's going, Arva? It's going great. Check this out.
Good luck. Shoot every target. The best of you shooters can get the most points you get.
I now have a gun.
Hold your fire on civvies. Hit a friendly target, and points will be deducted.
So some of these gun courses are hellishly difficult. You also don't need to shoot every target, you just need to destroy them. Ah, damn it, hit a civvy. Ammunition.
Scum.
Damn it, didn't even mean to do that. Ah!
Scum.
See what I mean about some of these courses being real fucking difficult? Like, you need to come in here having basically memorised the whole business. And even then, there's no guarantees. He's holding it gangster style. Oh, stop being made in the early 2000s, damn it.
You can be my backup any day.
Alright. So we now have a gun.
Care to try for the course record?
No, I'm not doing the course record, because woof. CRT only had composite note RGB SCART. Wow, alright. I remember when I was buying this thing, this TV, I specifically asked the guy
Nothing so far.
in the shop, I need one that has component input because I do video production. And he looked at me like I had just grown a second head right in front of him. Sony makes those ultra expensive TVs for video masters with peak LED. $30,000! By God! Also, just walked right past the door. Jack has required a gun. We will get more. It reminds me of another PS4 game
Excellent
is
shooting, Jack.
the next one I
Ever
request.
thought
Is it
about
Jack
being a
3?
Wastelander? Hmm?
Can't say that I have.
Wastelanders find items from the outside the city walls, eh? Any artifact or weapon worth having comes through my hands. Work for me and I'll throw some of the sweeter items your way.
Kill metalheads? Get toys? Sounds good to me.
Slow
Does sound
down,
good to
Jack
me.
and a fat man. You two had better run that by me again, because there's no way I'm going outside the city to face more metalheads.
Sig will show you the ropes.
Hi, Phil
You
Lamar.
want to be Wastelanders, huh, doughboys? Well, we'll see what you're made of when we get out in the thick. Crew wants some new trophies to put butts in chairs at the Hip Hog, so I'm gonna bag him 5 nasty metalheads at the pumping station. Don't wet your fur, Chili Pepper, because we're rolling with the Peacemaker.
Whoa!
That
I
beauty
need
boy.
one of those. Where'd you get it?
Don't ask. Sig needs someone to watch his back while he tracks the metalheads, eh?
We'll meet at the pumping station. Listen, cherries, don't you leave me dangling in the wind out there.
Mostly
Let's
thinking in
do
terms of colour palette and musical score. Okay. I'm trying to think of what it could be. Oh, I absolutely love Sig. He's great. And not just for the fact that he's voiced by Phil Lamar, so... Same as John Stewart, Geo from the Justice League cartoons. Yes! That is exactly him. That is Phil Lamar. He also voiced Hermes in Futurama, along with many, many, many other roles. I think PS2 open world games that scaled lower than GTA.
Subject not in sight.
Nothing's immediately coming to mind. In terms of colour palette and musical score, because that means it's probably not anything by Rockstar, because a lot of their games had licensed soundtracks, such as they were back in the early 2000s. Does Bully count? You know, I never played that. I remember it having like a whole lot of controversy around it, but just never felt motivated to play it. I'd love to see them do again because there was no sequel. I'm racking my brain here, but nothing's coming to mind.
This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
Yes, Bully. Oh, okay. Huh.
Nothing so far.
Bully is excellent. Yeah, I never played it because you know I was kind of a kid when it came out. Canis can yes. So that is Latin, which translates roughly to "dog eat dog." And oh yeah, Adrian immediately on that. But basically, like in Europe and the UK, there was like, oh, you can't call it Bully because
City safe zone.
something the Columbine massacre, when the game is about a rascally schoolboy.
Hello, cherries. Ready to hunt a few metalheads?
Oh, I
Follow
sure
me,
am.
stick close, and watch my six. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. Here comes trouble.
So we need to make sure that
Follow me.
Sig doesn't get his bright ass killed.
Get behind me while I toast that tank.
Alright. Do your business. So he can charge up a super shot, though it does take a second. Canis Cannon Reddit includes cyberbullying. You know, I'm genuinely surprised, like... Actually, no, if they did ever do a sequel to that game, it probably would include cyberbullying.
Great. Don't get cocky. Did you miss me?
Oh yeah, links are disabled, I'm afraid, because I kept having bots try to send me to the scout side, so I just have it disabled.
Let's get across the bridge before they come back.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Stay with me.
Okay, so here's a bunch of dudes. Here's a trick you can do with the shotgun. Oh, it didn't work. Are you not coming? I think it's...
Stay close or we'll both be dead. There's our first target. Keep the other creatures back while I charge up the Peacemaker.
Oh, I see. That's why he's hanging around. And... down you go. Love Sig.
That's one fried metalhead. With metalheads, I say shoot first, ask questions later.
That's a good policy, honestly. So on that note... there we go. Talk too much as it is. Fair enough. But yeah, we have a share zone up on the Discord.
There's the second scumbag. Cover me.
Oh wow, alright. He's got range. And... Bye.
Boom, baby. One less metalhead to think about. Next target.
But Mark Zuckerberg's head on live TV. Yeah, that you do. The Grand Theft Autos have never been particularly subtle.
No time to celebrate.
But yeah, the Discord is good for keeping up to like
Watch my 6.
with alerts and genius. Why didn't I think of that? But the Discord's good for like absolute up to the minute updates. So if anything's going on with me that means I can't stream, or if like there's a big change happening or what. Also, if I remember rightly, that whole business with blowing up Mark Zuckerberg's head live on TV, doesn't that also involve like extended gay sex jokes?
Gotta thread the needle this time.
Or we could just get closer. You don't have to thread the needle. There we are, charged. And down he goes.
Metalhead flambe. Look out! We got company!
Hey, stand clear, I don't want to shotgun you in the back.
Take over!
Gun's jammed.
Get him while I fix my gun!
Which just involves him shaking it around and smacking it.
Hey, the Peacemaker is back online! Thanks for covering my butt. That was close.
Get your gun looked at, mate.
Last target, then we
Oh,
go
well.
home.
That camera angle weirded me out for a second. Tries to hot load power cells. Oh god. Hot load shotgun shells are bad enough as it is. Could you imagine what a hot loaded las gun could do?
Say goodnight, baby. Boom! Home team 5, metalheads nothing. That was the last one. Tell crew we got them all cooked and canned. I'm gonna clean Peacemaker and pick up the trophies. You did good, rookie.
I'm just reminded of that like famous 4chan green text of the guy talking about like how he taught his what was it? He taught his dad how to like make his own shotgun shells. Oh, I didn't not mean to hit that. That's a fucking waste. Oh wow. I'm gonna get you.
Decontamination complete.
But yeah, I've never played 3D dot game Heroes. No, I've never even heard of this game. Yeah, it's not exactly like feral sort of thing or anything like that. It's just I'm gonna get you. Oh god. driving is terrible. I cannot steer for shit. PS3 game, my sprite character made of 3D cubes instead of pixels. The whole world is made of small cubes. Okay, that's an interesting art design choice. What's like the actual gameplay? Brakes. Yeah, the driving is amazingly floaty. Thankfully, the third game really fixes that with the cars. I remember way back in the day, I used to have the strategy guide for this game, and it described. It had like descriptors for all the different vehicles you could find. There's the big triple-seater one, and it described the big triple-seater as steering like a concrete milk float. There's bugger me, that thing is impossible to handle. Out of the way. These cars over the desert buggies. Really? At least with the desert, like, at least with the desert buggies, when I drift, it's on purpose. With this, I just like try and make a regular turn, and it's impossible. Never got the hang of the buggies. They do take some doing. Honestly, like that, like part of the reason why I really love the super heavy vehicles that you could get rather than the speedy ones is that with the super heavy vehicles you can just fucking power through anything that gets in your way. Oh, he's dead.
Sound the alarm!
Drifting jet bikes. Oh, we'll get to that when we get to the racing side quests. Because, jeez. Oh. Also, it doesn't help if you look away to check chat while you're driving. That's a bad idea.
You boys are turning out to be quite useful, eh? I have another task for you. The sewers used to be a fabulous smuggling route for me before the Baron
Don't bother trying to taste. Yep, that's why.
Devices.
And before those late-night snack runs kept you from fitting out the front door.
I bet you've hatched another brilliant plan.
That's
in that
why
hungry
distracted
little
driving
brain
is
of yours.
illegal.
So, who or what do we have to shake down, knock out, or blow up?
Well,
I love how like we're on mission 4 of the game and Jack is already talking like, here we go again.
Every sentry gun in the sewers. And I'll give you a sweet weapon upgrade if you succeed.
Let me guess. Dank murky water? Reeks worse than your breath at an oyster fest? Fuller of metalheads than your plate at a one-pass buffet? And of course,
Is Jack human? I
weapons
mean,
more lethal than your ever so tiny whiteys on a hot summer day. Look, donut hole, why don't we float around here looking hot and heavy, and you go roto-root the pipes?
We're not doing anything until
Basically,
you tell
everyone
us why
has
metalheads are
crazy
trading with
ears,
the
so-
Baron's forces.
I should have had you both kneecapped, eh? All I know is that the Baron cut a desperate deal with the metalhead leader. Metalheads need eco, so the Baron supplies them with regular shipments. In return, the Metalheads agree to attack the city just enough to satisfy the Baron's continued rule.
There'd be a lot more belts.
Yeah, but how long can that deal last?
Well, the Baron is running short on eco, eh? And the Metalheads are short on patience. Baron Praxis needs this wall to keep in power. Otherwise, the city
Honestly,
will put
like,
the true ruler on the throne, wherever
you know,
that little brat is.
Daxter and I will clear your sewers, and we haven't
the
forgotten
art
about
design
that weapons upgrade you promised in
holds.
return.
I like
Bloodsuckers.
Patrolling Sector 9.
bold words coming from you, but yeah, I like the art style has held up. I would definitely say. But if it's just a matter of like cranking up the fidelity, I don't think they changed the designs much, honestly. Like, it's probably the same as like Ratchet, the more recent Ratchet and Clank games, where it's like the art style's basically the same, but there's sort of, you know, more detail. And the Newman from Phantasy Star. I mean, that tracks. I don't know. I don't feel like there's enough super technology for it to be Phantasy Star. Or maybe this is just like a point in the Phantasy Star timeline from before they joined Arcs. Who knows? Look. I don't think you could reel up the design. I mean, you could do, but. Most submissions objective through either orb searches or ring races. Yup.
Leaving city safe zone.
That's true, but all of my knowledge of the Phantasy Star timeline is from PSO2.
Shoot the gun, Jack!
What, like that?
That's one side of town. Keep looking.
Oh, hi. Perish. Hey, that Skull Gem is number 25, so we're going to get a new power. And then again, like, it just kind of reminds me of, like, I remember you telling me, we were talking about, like, Darkfall's Persona, and I just remember you summing up the plot with, multiverse theory's a bitch. They did it like Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, where it's basically the same art style, but with just, like, the fidelity and definition cranked all the way up. Which for some reason just made Hercules look really leathery. Crap. Just short on the range.
Good work so far.
I'll take it. Oh god, oh god! Fell down a hole. They've just given me a whole lot of dark eco. The first three that's going to be celebrated. Oh, hello! So here's a animation cancel trick you can do. You can use that to kind of rapid fire the shotgun like this is Devil May Cry 1. Okay, where the hell am I going? 4 is reverse isekai, 5 is standard isekai, and 6 is full-out space opera. I mean, honestly, why isn't the whole game just full-on space opera? That feels like... Oh, that's handy. You can just swim and avoid them.
Nice. Keep it up.
Right. Last one. Oh! We've tripped the fuses. Ow. Oof. That was close.
Boys, we destroyed all facilities, hey? Now, come back to me, dog.
Bye-bye. That's why you don't try and ambush someone on a balcony. No. That way. Go back to the PS2 character models for Melody of Memory. I've made my thoughts on the Kingdom Hearts franchise abundantly clear enough times already. I'm not falling down that hole yet.
Seal off the area!
Alright, so let's very quickly run over to the Oracle. Get that new power. 3D Clone War design. Yeah? Or maybe go down like a Ruby kind of a direction where it's deliberately black colours. Haven't already. I have. So many times I've gone on long rants about my feelings about the Kingdom Hearts games. I don't want to keep doing it because then I'm just annoying long-time viewers. Lucky low poly design. Yeah, exactly. Or like actually like the new Crash Bandicoots, like Crash 4.
I've got suspicious activity in this.
I've come for terrifying eldritch power.
You do well to rid the world of this metal scourge. As a reward, I grant you a dark power.
Thank you. So we now have this beautiful boy. Oof.
This is a no-hover zone!
It's an absolute scream cleaner of an attack. Got my platinum in Disco Elysium. Nice.
Nothing so far.
I'm still super torn on whether or not I want to stream Disco Elysium. Genuinely, I really don't know.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector. Please advise.
Honestly, right now, my current platinum fixation is Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm still working on getting the platinum for that. Got 21 days until TNC comes out. I will need to train my voice and work on my hums. Hamza's in new challenges, right? He's got to be, surely. Slow game to stream if you want to. If you're giving time for all the voice acting, you'd want a week or two for a playthrough. Woof. Okay. I mean, there's a precedent. I streamed all through Evil Genius 2, and that was 15 sessions, so... He's got a new design too. Fantastic. Hamza does need to look his best.
Sweeping for suspects.
Streamed it so Pal could watch along with me. Totally possible, Jack, to... Yeah. Well, like I've mentioned this before, but I'll do it for anybody who's new in the audience. I have a kind of semi-permeable rule that I don't play like big RPGs or like super long open world games, which is why I haven't played any of the Yakuza titles on the stream yet. Because I like to play games on stream to completion. You know, end to end, if at all possible. A couple of games I haven't done that for, but that was like games that really blew the bottom out of my interest. But I like to play these games all the way through, and so if I've got a 100-hour long open world RPG, we'd all be held hostage, you know, for weeks. Keeps the content turning over. Yeah, plus I like to show off as much of these games as possible. But if I'm, you know, if I wanted to play through all of Yakuza 0, that's 100 hours. So that's like around 50 sessions. Assuming I wanted to do everything like the business management and what have you. Campaign in Disco is more like 15 hours. Alright.
Smell?
Oh, great! We do your dirty work in the sewers and come back smelling worse than a wet hip hog in a warm barn. This could have a serious impact on the lady factor.
No.
Don't worry, the lady factor's already 0.
I think it was my lunch, actually.
Gross.
Nice work in the sewers.
Gross.
I guess you're looking for that weapon upgrade. Well, there's a blaster mod stashed in some crates at the port. Find it, and it's yours.
Thanks, dick.
The area's secure.
Alright, let's go get us the gun that we're going to be using for most of the game. Slate believes his ladies, man. Ah. Is it better to live a lie or be delivered a harsh truth?
Nothing to report.
Wasn't doubt to take over that bar in Jack 3. Yes! Gun! So this is the blaster. This is the gun that we are going to
Blaster's
be...
a good all-around choice with a nice rate of fire. This weapon requires more aiming ability. You can switch weapon modes at any time.
So, yeah, we can
combo
pop
your
out and
attacks
then...
by kicking, then firing your weapon. Kick the first target, then shoot while kicking to automatically hit the second target. Now that's a Wastelander move.
Yeah,
They won't
triple
come
shot.
and hit 'em.
The eyebrow thing,
With
yup.
armed crates. Would you like to test your skills on the gun course?
Alright, let's do this. Oh right, this one starts from the other direction. There is an unfortunate thing with the blaster, is that sometimes the soft lock priority will latch onto civilian targets. Hey, sit still. I can see chat moving in the corner of my eye, but I can't look over. So you see what I mean about some of these gun courses, if you want to get the gold medal, some of them are violently difficult. You've basically got to memorize where everything is and predict it.
Scum.
Will I be able to get a medal on this one? Who knows?
Scum. 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 Scum.
Hey, we actually managed to get the bronze.
Congratulations, you achieved the bronze record.
Yay! And that gets us a bunch of orbs. Oh, okay.
Care to try for the course
Alright,
record?
thanks for coming by, 1-5. See you around. So I've platinumed this game, and I can tell you that getting those... Because you have to get, like, every Precursor Orb in the game to get the Platinum, and getting those firing range records was just, ugh, pain.
I have a proposition for you, Jack. Racing is the biggest sport in the city. Errol is the undisputed grand champion. He's crazy and dangerous on the track.
Sit up straight. There we go.
My kind of guy. Only a fool would dare race against him, eh? And that's where you two come in. A client of mine is looking for a fast driver for her racing team. Here's a security pass to get you into the stadium section. And your contract with just a few trifles for me. I've already signed your name to save time.
We, the racers, hereby agree to give crew all proceeds from race earnings, endorsement fees, broadcast royalties, syndication residuals, vehicle sponsorships, small appearance fees, collectible card assets, fast food tie-ins, use of likeness rights, talk show deals, clothing lines, all print rights, including book, novella, comic, pamphlet, ticket tape, neon sign, and bathroom graffiti designs. Toy rights, shoe lines, mood rings, game rights. Game rights! Vitamin endorsements, city kickback movie deals, and of course, all death and dismemberment accident insurance claims.
We can work out the tiny details later.
Great, so that basically means we don't get squat.
To the race garage near the stadium in less than 3 minutes. My client said she would consider letting you drive for her team. Make me proud,
Alright, I'm going to take a real brief moment just to... Come on, let me... There we go, pause. Okay, I'm going to take just a real brief moment just to get some more water. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Have water. Oh.
Please advise. Suspect's
So spring has officially kicked in where I'm at. It's actually pretty bloody warm. Right, so we just need to gun it across the city.
Right, we'll check it out.
This isn't super difficult, you just have to basically just don't crash. Oh god, came out too early. Ah, damn it. Took that corner just a little bit wrong. Okay, still got most of the time. Who designed this path? I mean, this is probably like the straightest possible route. Usually with things like this, it's oh god, the engine. Usually with stuff like this, it's because there's been no like urban planning. It's just a matter of like we've the city has just like gradually grown over time. Oh, come on. You know how what I said about just like the trick to this was just don't crash? And then I proceed to crash a whole bunch. Okay. There's the arena. Just gotta make it across the plaza. Without bloody crashing. And you're getting chased by police. Made it.
Hello? Crew said someone was looking for a race driver?
I'm busy right now. You must be Crew's new errand boys. Look, I don't mean to be rude. You did get here fast.
But I'm not interested in any new drivers right now. And I've got work to do.
Is there anything we can do?
No! I'm working on a secret vehicle project.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, if you think you've got the guts to race in this town, try taking my prototype jet board out on the stadium.
I wonder who
Beat the
that could
stadium
be.
challenge, and maybe I'll consider you for my team.
Fucking muted trombone. Jeez. But yeah, no points for guessing who that is. There's only so many technically minded ladies in this franchise with an incredibly shrill voice. Alright. Ah, something in the eye. So say hi.
On and off the jet board at any time. You can jump on your jet board. You can get a higher jump by ducking before you jump. Jump and jump again a little after you've landed for an even bigger launch. Try getting up on that higher ledge with a boost jump.
Okay. And 1, 2. Hang on, I need more of a run up.
Try getting up on that higher ledge with a boost jump.
There we go.
You can land on a rail and grind across it. Try grinding on that rail.
Oh. Oh, I see. You actually need to steer into it. So there's no balance meter.
You can spin in the air. Land a perfect 360 for a speed boost.
And pourquoi?
You can do
There we go.
flips while you jump. You can also do tricks for fun.
Yeah, there's not really any point to doing tricks, but
Moves together to get points. Get enough points to win the challenge.
this is another thing that has a bunch of challenges, like point challenges associated with it, like the gun course. And it is also agonizingly difficult. Just bounced off the railing there.
Try to put a number of moves together to get points.
Trying to jump through the burning ring of fire here. Oh, those only give you 100? That's pointless.
Try to put a number of moves together to get points.
Are you just repeating the tutorial over and over again, woman? Wow, that was only worth 1400. The scoring system in this is weird.
Congratulations.
Nice.
You achieved the bronze record.
Good job.
there's basically a guaranteed way to like get gold, but it is really, really boring. Basically, there's this little tunnel back here, and it's literally just you grind along this, and you just keep going back and forth. And then you just go this way, and you do it again. And you just keep going, like, back and forth through that tunnel, doing grind into flip trick into grind into flip trick. It's not very exciting to watch. Unfortunately, we don't get to keep the board. We just have to leave it here for now. But we will get it later. Yeah, 90,000 for silver from 50,000 for bronze. I believe gold is 150,000.
Roger that. We're making our sweep.
Bounced right into the wall.
We beat the stadium challenge.
Great. People do get lucky. Listen, don't you have someone to collect money from or beat up or something?
You don't like us, do you?
You work for that slimeball crew. What's not to like?
Looks like you've won a few races.
You
Isn't
got-
it true the city champion
she's a
gets to
sassy
tour the
one.
palace?
Yeah? Why?
Could you get me into the palace?
A friendly visit, I gather.
Yeah, I'm a real fan of the Baron.
Okay, I'll help you out if you stop bothering me. I saw an old maintenance elevator at the base of one of the palace support towers. That old lift might take you up to the palace if you can find a way to turn on the elevator's power.
Alright, I can do that.
I hate the smell in this part of the city.
So let's head back to the underground. We're just gonna be like, hey, how'd you feel about regicide? So that's the elevator she was talking about. Out the way, people. Anti-hero on a mission. Whoa, wait. Calm down there. The Goon conversation after night, Batman just presented a massive spread of fear toxin too good it's like. I love the thugs in the Batman Arkham series because they're so fucking stupid. Meanwhile, you're just sitting up there on a gargoyle, just listening to them, just being like, which one of these dudes am I gonna beat up first? And fuck your shit. Whoops. Have a lot of personality. Yeah, I think my favourite random bark is like when you whack someone in the head and he keels over backwards. Another guy will chip in. Don't let him hit you, you
One
idiot!
of Baron's mining operations is under attack by the metalheads.
That's not our problem.
It is our problem when the foreman's one of the underground's best informants. His name is Vin, and he's just valuable enough to save. Find the warp gate
the
at the
strip
power
mine.
station and use it to travel to the strip mine so you can rescue Vin's pathetic hide.
Hey, tattooed wonder, how come we get all the crappy missions?
Because I don't like you.
Fair enough.
That's as good a
Whatever
reason as
deal
any.
the Baron made with the metalheads, the city's eco is almost gone, and his time is running out. If we don't get the kid back on the throne soon, there may not be a city left to defend.
You do realise this ain't Fisher King, right? The health of the land is not dictated by whoever's ruling over it. That's not how that works. At least he's honest. Yeah, that's true. I mean... Or at least he's honest.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
He's an early 2000s growler, so... Again, like... Doing that voice must just be absolute hell on your throat.
This is a no-hover zone! Nothing so far. I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
Let's go cause some problems. And... When... Oh, these... scorpions. So the Dark Eco pools in this game are the same as they were in the previous game. Those things are instant death if you fall in. Jesus, there's a lot of these things. I forgot to check how many gems I need for the next power. Get back. Jeez, I'm burning through ammo fast. Yeah, if things get any heavier, I'll hit dark form and just go ballistic. Ammo crates. There we go. Oh, hi. Burning through ammo is one thing, but if you just can't aim...
Ah! Stay back! Do something, Jack! This guy's crazy!
Hey, are you Ben? We're here to help. Torn sent us.
Stay back!
Well, if we were here to kill you, you wouldn't be talking right now.
Oh, friends. Oh, thank goodness.
I love Finn.
So,
He's great.
Where's the army? Where it? What? Just you two? What do they think I'm worth?
I'm beginning to wonder that myself.
I mean, what was the phrase that Torn used? Just about valuable enough to
Daxter and I
save.
are leaving before those monsters get back.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for saving my butt out there at the strip mine. And we'd like to thank you for being such a bad shot. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm a bit jumpy these days. Jumpy? We hadn't noticed. Ah! A metalhead behind you! Ah!
Oh, that's cruel.
Just kidding. Nice reaction time, though. Not funny!
It's a little bit funny.
Those metalheads have been attacking our mining operations, and we're running out of eco. Eco power keeps the city shield walls up, and if the shield drops, well, we can all kiss our butts goodbye.
I've got a few surprises for those metalheads.
You've got to keep the shield walls up until the Shadow figures out what to do. My readings show a drop in eco flow at the drill platform. Probably some metalhead egg sucking away power. So use the warp gate to go to the platform and destroy every metalhead egg you can find.
You alright there? No, he isn't. Alright. Giant rig platform. Ooh, yeah. There's your problem. Brought a Beyblade to a shotgun fight. Let's find something we can blow up all these eggs with. Like, for example, a turret gun. Sit still.
The metalhead when he moved his shield.
I made that joke earlier about the metalheads basically just being Tyranids, but I wonder if there was someone on the Naughty Dog team who was a Warhammer fan, because I damn it if some of these guys don't look like Tyranids. Alright, got everything here, and we move on. Come on, Jack, climb. Ooh. There it is. What a good. Now, if I remember right, there should be... Yes! I'm not worried. There are some Precursor Orbs that you can just miss. And they're impossible to get if you don't get them right then and there. But, as I said before, I'm not going to worry too hard about it. Because the Precursor Orbs in this game are only really good for, like, unlocking, you know, concept art books and the like. in the third game, you can actually buy proper upgrades with them and secret vehicles. Oh, hi. Yeg. And as he gets my turret guns, I'll deal with that guy. There you are. I need to kill these guys fast, they're starting to overwhelm me a bit. Hey! That's cheeky. Comes up from under the platform mid-charge. Right. Where is eggs? There you are. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna riddle your silo with holes. Hopefully that's not gonna cause any permanent damage. Apart from all the walls I've just like blown through, you know. Oh. That was a reflex, and it was completely incorrect. Hey, wait! Let me back down. More skull gems, because that means more dark powers. Hey, I can shotgun you. Rude. Oh god. Ah, damn it. Oh, really? It's put me all the way back here. So, hello. There's a lower area down there. By the looks of it, the eggs stay dead after you've gotten rid of them with the turret, so I can probably just run through most of this. That's how you do it. So you may notice that none of these guys are dropping skull gems when I'm going through this a second time. Skull gems are unique. A given enemy in a given area will only ever drop one skull gem, and it doesn't respawn. So there's no way to farm for them, you have to just make sure you don't miss any. Which means at some point, if I really cared, I would have to go back to the pumping station to get the, like, 3 that I missed there. because I killed a bunch of enemies and then triggered a cutscene so they would despawn. I was taking a drink. There we go. Thankfully, they're blocked from getting on there. On the elevator platform, at the very least. Also got just straight up jackals from Halo by the looks of it. Stop trying to do the spin attack. It does not work on these dudes. Oh, steering. This turret has weird inertia. Pull the gun there. Missed one. Come on, there we go. Where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of them? It says 10, I don't see 10. Where are all the nasty eggs? I'm just being oblivious? What's going on? Aha! Oh. What do you bet's gonna happen here once I shoot all these down? Oops. Yeah, also kind of destroyed the crane, and with it a big chunk of the wall, so not bad. Oh hey, that's handy. And a voop. Okay, I think that's a good place to leave off. Stretch. Always breaking shit. It's fun! Breaking shit's fun! Alright. I think that's a good place to leave off for the time being. I missed this game. It's good to be back. Alright, let's see who's around that I can send people to say hey to. Huh. Daxter doing all the power cell dances from the first game. Fun stuff. Alright, let's move on over here while I ponder on who I want to go send you all to. I'm going to send you all over to the good Colonel, because he's playing some Killing Floor, and that game is fun, so... Raid, not Riyadh. So, I'll see you all again on Monday. Until then, thank you all for joining me. Good night, and much love.